All rise and come to order. Court is back in session.
Let's have a jury. All rise for the jury.
Everybody be seated, please. You may proceed, Ms. Stephanie.
All right, Agent Sanford, we just concluded the MM call, and I think we'd like to talk about the NN text next. What can you tell us about the text?
It was on 4/28/16 at 7:39 p.m. and it was from Mr. Garcia to Mrs. McBaumel.
And what is the content of that text?
It says, "I called 3 times, no answer, and I did not leave a message."
All right, and then is there a call after that? OO?
Yes.
Tell us about OO.
It's on 4/28/2016 at 7:49 p.m. This is from Ms. McBaumel to Charlie Adelson.
All right, and this is about 10 minutes after the text message?
That's correct.
All right, let's publish OO, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. Call that number 3 times. The first time, like, left a message in Spanish. And then for some reason, like, that voicemail says, puto. You know what puto is, right? Like a bitch. Like, oh, this is puto. Like, why would you have that as your voicemail?
In Spanish, it said, oh, this is puto?
No, puto. Puto is like, puto in my language is a food, a type of food. But supposedly that voicemail that they have set up, the guy says puto, what sounds like puto.
And then what does he say on the voicemail?
Like it's something in Spanish. Like you reach puto, whatever, and it's in Spanish. So he left a message in Spanish saying, what the fuck this is? Need to fucking call me and need to stop threatening my fucking family. So, and then I was just keep trying.
Yeah.
But they don't pick up. So now somebody's either spooked because what the fuck is going on? Or I don't know.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. The person's gonna
Like other things are like running in my head because of like with the names that you're saying, and like maybe it's like somebody's trying to like be like, you know, try to be an informant or something or whatever. Like, you know, there were so many things like going on.
I'm thinking the same thing too.
But then it's like, yeah, but then, you know, just people you could trust and then people you can't. But then it's like, I don't know. I honestly, like, it's like aggravating me. Hold on, I'm on the phone, don't talk to me. If I'm on the phone, don't talk to me. Be quiet. Hello?
Could have been someone reading the newspaper and playing games. And like I said,
you're playing with the wrong person.
Yeah, and I don't know how the fuck they got your name, but they didn't use a last name, so it's a...
Exactly, it could be anybody.
It could have been another Katie and another Taco, or whoever the fuck they said. I don't remember the name. But the point is that they need to stop.
No, exactly. Well, look, I'm on the phone. Okay, I don't care, but I'm on the phone right now. So don't talk to me right now. I'm boiling still right now. Like, you don't understand. Like, it's pissing me off. Like, pick up the fucking phone. Like, now you don't want to pick up the phone? Well, then press, but you don't want to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
So it's one of 2 things.
Yeah. No, I got you with that. And I just, fucking call it,
Basically, he said, hey, you're messing with my family, and if you don't stop, we're going to have problems. In Spanish. So whoever it is, they're going to have a problem with us no matter what.
They're going to have a problem with me.
So what?
They're gonna have a problem with me too. I mean,
Exactly.
listen,
Whatever it is, they're gonna have a problem with either one of us, or even if I'm in the mix or not.
dude, you're coming up to my fucking mom on the street. Then you're sending letters to their house. Then you're fucking calling my dad's office.
The office.
Leaving messages. Like, that's
No,
3 times.
no, he was livid. I told my friend, and I was like, look, can you do me this favor? Because it's like, I'm not a guy, and I don't know if it's me they're talking about. And then he's like, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't worry, no matter what, like, whatever it is, like, I'm gonna handle it. Point blank.
Yeah. Well, I feel better. I definitely feel better. I apologize for not going and getting a Hallmark card, but I got a little something. So traffic.
It's like right now I'm about to go to like freaking, like I'm taking a Zumba class because I'm on edge. Like, you don't understand. It's like I want to punch somebody in the face so bad.
Picture yourself.
Like, one thing is like when somebody, I understand it and I feel for your parents and I care for them.
Don't come to my parents.
Exactly.
Like my parents are fucking old. Like dude,
what are you doing these threats? That's why, like my friend understood in that part. I was like, look, you gotta understand. Like, imagine, like, somebody doing this to my mom, somebody doing this to your mom. And that's when he had gone angry. He's like, look, I don't know what it is. I don't want to get into anybody's business, you know. But if they did mention your name, I don't like that. And it's going to be handled.
Good.
And that fact that nobody's picking up their phone now, it's like frustrating me. Because it's like,
there was no voicemail before. Now there is.
Now there is. Their next phone call is going to be the freaking, it's not going to be good either way. No matter what way it ends, it's not going to be good for whoever is messing around.
No. I mean, that's it. And listen, I don't want some.
I don't want any problems. Imagine, like, look at this. I'm taking up somebody else's, you know? Like, I don't even know what the hell is going on.
And listen, the last thing I want to do is some guy. The last thing I want to do is have some guy who's trying to extort money go to jail and then feel like he's sitting in jail because of me. Like, no, like, fucking just leave us alone. I'm not looking to send people to jail. It's not how I live life. I just need to. But it's going to happen if this guy keeps doing that. The police will get involved. They'll get in trouble. I don't want.
Of course, you know, don't threat, especially you can't be calling somebody's business. What's wrong with people?
Well, you can't be sending letters. You can't be showing up on the street.
Exactly. But then it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what is this, like a setup? Like, what do you got? Like what's going on?
Or it could be someone like thinking like on it. But the fact that this is it. The next step also, what I'm thinking is in a couple of days, I'll tell the person, hey, give me the name of someone in this family that owes you money, because I'm going to go pay them a visit. Give me a name. Is it my brother? Is it Robert?
And I'll take care of it.
Yeah, and I will see that if someone owes somebody money, they will pay, but you got to give me a name because you're talking to the wrong people.
Exactly. You're threatening other people and treating.
Yeah, I mean,
so who are you?
Katie, I have cousins. I've got a huge family.
I gotta get in here. My kids are like, you know, they're sponges. They hear everything, and I'm very upset.
Do you want me to try to meet up with you, or do you want me to just leave it for you to pick up tomorrow?
Yeah, if you can.
Do you want me to try to meet up with you?
I want to if you can, but if you can't, you know, I'll call you when I get out of here.
Okay, I was just gonna work out.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do, because like I can't. I have to go up and see it. Like, I can't.
Go work out and call me, and then I'll.
And I'm not the type to work out. Imagine.
You what?
And I'm not even the type to work out. And imagine, I had really. Hold your sister's hand. Hold your sister's hand. Bring the jacket. Hold on. I'm sorry. Don't ever let her walk by herself. You know that. You know better than that. Okay.
All right. All right, hit me up.
It's okay, baby.
Meet you, or you'll pick it up tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do. I'll call you in like an hour. This is like an hour's left.
Okay, call me in an hour. Bye.
All right. Bye.
I want to go to the next day, 4/29/16, and call PP.
Yes.
Tell us about PP, Paul.
Yep, it's on 8:45 a.m. in the morning, and it's a call from Mr. Adelson to Ms. McBone.
From Mr. Adelson to Catherine McBanoa.
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
So, you know what, just leave it. I wanted to go see you because I have a lot of shit to tell you.
All right.
But, I mean, like, you're all the way far west. And it's like, I don't know what time I'm going to get out. Or no,
Okay.
it's Pebble.
Pembroke Pines, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just that even though I'm going to get sunny out, getting back, I might have to get the kids. Like, I don't know yet. Like, I could tell him, but he got home really late tonight. Because it was so funny, okay? At a quiz, remember I told you somebody passed away?
Yeah.
And apparently, you know, obviously everybody knew this kid. And for some reason, this girl ended up with my friend's sister, which they don't know each other. Until they were at some bar, and then she calls. I forgot to tell you that she called me like 2 or 3 days ago.
Right.
Blowing up my phone. Out of the blue, right? Like, I haven't spoken to her in a long time, but it's because I knew she did that because remember I had been in a confrontation in the bar, and supposedly that was her roommate.
Right.
So she's a little gossiper, so I guess she wanted to know that she's met because when I didn't talk to this guy for a long time, but then I spoke to my friend, and he's like, yeah, I spoke to her. She was blowing up my phone in the morning, so I was like, who the fuck is this? And she's like, oh, how do you not know, whatever. My phone changed. He doesn't save the number, you know what I mean?
Right.
So she's like, oh yeah, that was my ex-roommate, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, he told her, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't care for this. Like, I don't care who she was, but she just needed to be out of the freaking bar. Like, she obviously, like, was going to get her ass whooped already, you know?
Yeah.
So, but what a coincidence, right? So I was like, put a couple scenarios together, and he got up so late because he's like, no, I don't want my sister sleeping over. Her sister's older sister was like, oh, I let her stay over the house. This other girl said, like, I let her stay over my house. Like, you don't even fucking know if I'm kind of paying. So it was just weird. And then the conversation that they had, she's like, oh, I didn't do it. I was like, what do you mean? What do you didn't do it? My friend was like, I just want to see the little girls, you know? Like, the way it's coming up, I don't know if, like, we're just being, like, cautious about everything. But I have to know the rest of the thing because they had gotten home really late. Like, I was knocked out, and I was, like, going in and out of my seat because I was getting nervous at the same time. He's like, oh, I'm going to show up to this place, so-and-so. He's like, I'm going to go pick up my sister because I don't want my sister sleeping over whatever. You know, like, she fell asleep in my house. Like, when I woke up, like, she was downstairs on the couch.
Right.
So I'm going to pick her up. But the thing is, he's making it play out, and it seems like everybody's, like, you know, everybody's like off guard with him.
All of a sudden, yeah.
Everybody's fucking like scared.
That's pretty ironic.
You know, so it's like, and then the thing was, how come you're not picking up the phone now? Blowing up the phone, the nigga had the guts to go on her phone and make a call from her phone. Nobody picked up. And then, I don't know the rest of the story, whatever it is, or if my name is really on anything, or if they're even talking about me. But whatever it is, whatever game is going on, I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah. It's pretty ironic.
And it's obviously you hear anything, because now it's like, now remember I told you I was like, apparently that the message, the voicemail now is in Spanish. So you responded back in Spanish.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and I wasn't what you said or whatever. And he's like he said like some new shit, like, like where the fuck it is, where the fuck is playing fucking games, I'll fucking fuck you up in your motherfucking ass, I'll fucking mess with my fucking family. It's gonna be a big fucking problem.
The accent, being from where it came from, there's not a lot of that. I mean,
it's the same accent. He said I said it and I was like the same voice. So now it's being detected. The thing is, like, I'm so cautious about everything else, you know?
yeah, no, for sure.
That's one scenario. But, you know, you gotta figure out other things just in case.
It's one of two.
It can only be one of two, apparently.
Right.
It's somebody that's desperate, not from the inside, because there's too much from the inside that the other person knows from the outside.
Right.
So they won't risk. That's why I know for a fact it's not from the inside. It's somebody trying to be greedy. Probably, you know, hey, everybody knew who I've dated in the past and stuff. I've had a couple boyfriends, you know,
Yeah.
but some stick out.
It's somebody not from the first layer, but probably the second layer.
Yeah, and they just made a big mistake. So don't fucking worry. Don't worry. Regardless, whatever bullshit is happening, it will be taken care of. For the mere fact that I don't like anybody disrespecting your family, scaring your family after everything you guys have been through. You know, you told me stuff that's happened before, so it's not like I'm oblivious to it.
No, it's out there. It's out there everywhere anyway.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you mentioned stuff to me too, obviously, like, I've never probed you on it because that's some personal shit, like,
yeah.
that's like none of my business.
I just want it to stop.
I'm hoping that I'm on the right lead. And either way, my friend said that either way, no matter what, if for some reason he is wrong or whatever, like, whatever way it is, it's gonna go down, like, he takes full responsibility of whatever, just because for the mere fact of my name.
Yeah, but listen, there's not any. Nothing of that sorts.
No, but I'm saying if somebody gets their ass whooped, somebody gets, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, someone has to get their ass whooped. They have to get their ass whooped.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you show face, and everybody's a little stunned,
Yeah, I don't think it's.
I'm a good reader of people, but some people are just really, really good at it, and I guess that's one talent that they have. One of many talents. Let me not be so mean.
Well, I can't wait to find out.
I know, me too. And I really feel bad if they're not even talking about me. Because this has become my issue now.
Yeah.
As a friend, I'm doing it because of the mere fact that I don't think any parent should be harassed.
Nope.
So I completely, understand where you're coming from, but sometimes you gotta step back and listen to what I gotta say too.
Okay.
Because there's always different scenarios to everything.
Yeah, no, it's not just always as it seems.
Exactly. So let me caution you to fucking never know. There's fucking people that will try to fuck you over every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
For all you know, it's a fucking patient. Maybe they see me in a dental office in the beach before where I used to, Who knows?
It could be a lot of things.
That's what I'm saying. You never know. That's why you gotta throw a couple of things out there. You can't just be fixated on one thing. But people crack. So.
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna come. Things always come out, and somebody's gonna be fucking someone. They're gonna be running their mouth. That someone get mad at somebody. Start saying, "Hey, you know who this was," and then.
Whatever it is, that's what I'm telling you. Just let me say things out of the blue. You know what I mean? Let me throw some stuff out there, because you can't be fixated on just one thing. Because then it seems like you know too much, which we don't know shit.
I agree.
So if I say something, it doesn't mean necessarily I'm not a psychic. If I was a psychic, I would have fucking known who's harassing you or me or whoever the fuck it is. Because if there's a problem, that's the first thing. Because the next call is going to be the fucking feds. It is. Because it's too much.
Yeah. That's like the next step.
So, but this is what I'm saying to you guys. Just listen to what I say.
Yeah.
Don't always go against it. Don't take it to the heart. Don't make it seem like that's really what I mean. Read between the lines. And go with the flow.
I definitely will.
The sky is apparently blue, right? So some people might think it's a little green. Some people think it's white because of the clouds. Just let me say it. Got it?
Yep. I miss our old chats.
I know, me too.
I feel like we need fireside chats. Just sit by the fireplace and talk about politics. Eat bonbons all day.
One thing you never talk about to people is politics and religion.
Yeah.
You will never, ever.
Listen, the two things that I fucking can't stand? Religion and politics.
You'll always be my third favorite Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Should I have no motherfucking God?
As long as T.I. doesn't convert.
Do you think he'll ever go for me?
I'm just saying, I don't want him to be Jewish. Then I got knocked down to number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's going to be T.I., then Jesus, then Jewish. Jesus is going to number 2.
Oh.
There's no way.
I visited with Jesus and stuff. I
But okay, but if you had a choice.
I don't go to church every Sunday, but I do. I have my kids to pray. They have their little prayer at night, and
But
I
Mom, if you had your choice, T.I. or Jesus right now, put it out there.
Ain't nobody
You can spend a night with Jesus or a night with T.I. Pick one now, quick.
It's a little scary to spend a night with Jesus. Like, what is he gonna let me know, and what is he gonna show me? Like, I don't want to know.
I just asking. You're trying to defend the fact that you'd rather spend the night with T.I.
I just don't want to go to hell for saying I want to go sleep with T.I. instead. Like, I wear a bracelet that has, like, all the freaking saints and stuff. Yeah.
I gotta get you one. I gotta get you one of those little bracelets with T.I.'s picture on it.
You're such a dick, I swear to God.
You know I know you. Wouldn't it be awesome if they sold that? I swear to God, I would buy that for you. Like, oh, what saint is that? That's Saint T.I.
Like a regular store, and then like you see a fucking bracelet that has T.I. all over it. Yo, I'll fucking jump like out of the like, I swear to God, if that shit like a coincidence just happens too much, it's like, bro, I'll fucking jump off a cliff.
That's awesome. So I will leave that. Hey, is that number really tatted on your side?
Yes.
Do you know that's been the code to my garage for the last, 6 years?
Oh, my God. Why? Can I ask?
And it's just, when I set it up, it just looked like an easy number, like the configuration. That's where you got that number from?
Yep. I was like, I will never forget your code. I was like, I'm going to be able to go inside this house whatever I want.
Definitely. When I was a kid, we used to write numbers down on our hands so we don't forget.
Nope, now I get my tattooed.
Great. You don't have no cell numbers, social security numbers written around you?
Written, maybe some coordinates, which I really do want to get. I'm going to get the coordinates of where I was born.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is cool, right? Isn't it I think that's a really good idea, because I don't, I got a freaking B, which was a little stupid, but it's a spur of the moment thing, and I wanted it, and it was cute, and it's it looks good in my bag anyway.
Yeah, it's just one B.
No, but it meant something too,
Well, it's better than a mosquito.
But
fuck with the bee. A mosquito, no one cares. A mosquito, everyone just walks over and fucks.
You know what? A bee dies when they sting somebody. When a bee stings something or another bee, whatever, they die. You're just like, oh. I love to fucking sting people.
Did you know the human brain weighs 8 pounds?
What? Yeah.
Did you know that bees can smell fear?
That bees can smell fear?
You ever seen that scene in Jerry Maguire where the kid keeps going to Tom Cruise and it's like, did you know that bees can smell fear? Did you know that the human head weighs 8 pounds? Yeah, he starts doing all that shit to him, but that's one of the things he says.
Do you know that your hand is supposed to be the same length your reach is supposed to be the same length as your feet, right? Or your length of your legs?
Head, yeah. That means your height.
It makes no sense. That makes no sense to me because my reach, I don't know.
Your wingspan, I think.
I mean, your wingspan, sorry, yeah. Not forward, wingspan.
Oh, where's your wingspan?
Sometimes, the blondness does get to me. It sinks into my head. But you also know that it is Friday. So that is so fucking weird. Isn't that kind of scary that your shit is on my fucking ribs.
My garage door code? My garage door code's been there for like 6 years. So. Well, at least you won't forget.
That's a very significant number. I told you. How did you not know when I told you what I got? Like, you didn't even put two and two together. Like, you didn't, like, think about your fucking code.
I don't think I...
You've seen it. I showed you.
Yeah. But I think I was just trying to read it. I wasn't focused on the numbers.
Of course, yeah, no, it's Roman numerals. You're gonna know it. Okay, people
No, it's Roman numerals. I can't read Roman numerals.
You can't read normal. Read regular numbers.
I can read... They're numbers or Roman numerals?
No, both. You can't do either.
So I'm gonna put that stuff back in the.
Oh, by the way, my friend also said, like, I don't know, out of the Bluetooth, he's like, you know what, we should let's take a vacation this weekend.
Wait, you're breaking up. Say it again.
My friend was telling me, he's like, yeah, we should just take like a little thing to take out the trip this weekend, and I was like, okay.
Let me ask you this: do you want to? They called me again from the morning. So you want me to just tell them negative, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll get something because I'm gonna take pictures.
Yeah, do that.
I'm pissed off at his mom anyways, even though his mom has been calling me every fucking day.
All right. Yeah, I don't even think I called them back. It fucking pissed me off. It took a month to get back to me.
Yeah, no, do that shit.
I'm just gonna tell them fuck it.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll say it and
Okay. Well, you guys will have fun. I never got a chance to go to Hallmark, so forgive me.
Okay.
But I wrote a little poem.
You're so poetic now.
Well,
You know, you buy your girlfriend teddy bears. It gets flowers.
First of all, she wanted a Louis.
Yeah, but you bought flowers. Trust me, I see everything. You think I don't know? I know everything. I know places you go to. I know stuff.
Oh, fuck. I did buy flowers.
Yeah. You're fucked. Remember the last time that shit happened?
What, with flowers?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was like the one and only time. The one and only time I buy flowers. That's why I don't buy flowers anymore.
Well, you just did.
Well, I was in big trouble. I had to buy flowers.
That was a makeup. I'm sorry, flowers.
That's I fucked up.
That's even worse. I said that's even worse.
I know, the only time. Yeah, look at the one time I bought you flowers. Okay.
Yeah, you like hello. That was exciting.
Yeah. Oh God.
I thought it was pretty exciting. I think I'm a very exciting person.
That was exciting. Who knew the Lexus could drive so fast with a 1,200 pound ski on the back? I had a fucking jet ski on the back, and he had 2 kids in the back.
Yeah. Well, that was funny.
Looking back on it, that was funny.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, I come by, and when you come in, there's the laundry room to your left. In the laundry room, the top left. It'll be double bagged.
Okay. So my car won't leak, right?
Throw it in the trunk.
Of course.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, kiddo.
Shit on my face. But regardless, I'm telling you, like, it's also whatever, if you do get out early or something, whatever, something changes, let me know.
I will.
Okay?
You got it. And if you think there's a chance you can go to the hospital, I could break out, but for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like maybe if I go swing by and then I'll go by the hospital or something. If I have time.
Okay.
Like I don't want to say stuff because it's Friday and I don't know how crazy it is if I actually have a lot of leave.
Okay, perfect. You got it. All right. Have a good day.
I need to rent out places.
All right. I want good tenants in there, by the way.
Help a nigga out.
All right. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Bye.
Okay, Agent Sanford, if I could, I'd like to skip ahead to RR. Can you tell us about call RR?
It's on 5/13 of 2016 at 4:06 p.m. It's a call from Catherine Obama to Charlie Adelson.
Mm-hmm. You could pass out RR, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a picture from it for the mechanic. It's $90 to alignment. So basically, I dropped another $400 just on the tires and alignment.
It's what?
$400 I've already spent.
Sully could order them and ship them. I mean, you're doing everything on your own and then bitching about how much it costs rather than have someone who's going to pay for it for you.
I'm gonna go over there and like, hello, the tires is already messed up. Like, what are you gonna do?
He will pay for it. He will get you new tires, or I will. So you want to do things on your own, and then you want to bitch about how much they cost, or you want to let someone else take care of it for you and just get it fixed for free. It's your choice. But you can't have it both ways.
Mean to me.
Because I will either pay for it or Sully will fix it for free. Then you go ahead and do it on your own, and then you get a bill. Like what?
But he was already starting to do it. I couldn't drive my car.
I got it. It's towed. I mean, or let Sully order the tires and pay for them and have them delivered there. They always order tires. They don't keep the tires in stock. They order them for every job. There's a million different types, shapes, and everything. So Sully will order them and pay for them, or I will through Sully.
I know, but I'm gonna tell him like, hello, that was like, but he knows I could go to another shop. Like he knows.
Call Sully now.
I don't have a picture yet. I want to be able to show him.
Okay.
I'm
At least
getting a picture.
Let him know what's going on and tell him you're going to text him the picture.
Okay.
Will you do that for me now?
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay. I mean, it's like you going to a different dental office and telling me that they charge you a bunch of money. I'm like, come to my fucking office. I'll take care of it for you. I mean, you work there. All right. Call Sully now.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Agent Sanford, that call was on May 13th, correct?
That's correct.
2016. All right, I want to fast forward to May 24th, 2016. Did you conduct an interview on that day?
Yes, I did.
All right, could you tell the jury about that interview?
Went up to Mr. Garcia's employment.
Okay. Everybody be seated. Let's take a proffer. What you intend to get into, Mr. Kaepernick?
All right, so you went up to Mr. Garcia's place of employment. Did you conduct an interview with him at his place of employment?
Yes, I did.
And was that a custodial situation?
No, it was not.
Was he free to leave at any time?
Yes, he was.
All right, and what type of questions did you ask of him?
Just asked him about if he'd ever been to Tallahassee, if he'd ever gone any trips with Mr. Rivera.
Okay, and was the interview recorded?
Yes, it was.
All right, and have you had an opportunity to review it's been redacted, but the redacted recording of the interview?
I don't think I read the redacted portion.
Okay,
Redacted version.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to do that. But the interview that you listened to, was it a fair and accurate recording of the interview?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So if I've taken out portions pursuant to stipulation, the remainder would continue to be fair and accurate portion of the interview.
That's true. Yes,
All right,
correct.
Judge, that's the proffer.
Does it have an exhibit number?
Yes, sir. It is 157.
Is there a transcript of it or not?
Yes, Your Honor. May I approve?
You may. Is this what's redacted, or what, have a seat, or what you're going to, is this the entirety of it, or the redacted version?
Redacted, and one correction to the record, Judge, it states exhibit 156 is this.
So it doesn't seem like there's any problem with the conclusion of it, Mr. Sanguinet. So what's your objection?
Law enforcement approaches Mr. Garcia while he's at employment, therefore guarding themselves from having to employ Miranda. They do instruct him that he's free to leave, but he is at work, and obviously the perception of attempting to flee work while federal agents enter your employment is kind of, you're put in a situation where you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Then they inquire and they ask him questions about the trips in question, his relationship, or does he have a friend named Luis Rivera? His relationship
What's
with...
your legal objection, Mr. Sanguinet? Get to your
It's
legal objection.
It's 403B. I'm sorry, 403. I apologize. I saw a federal agent in front of me and I started, I mixed up the federal and state rules of evidence. So it's far more damaging than it is probative. In essence, what it does is law enforcement goes to him and gets statement without conducting any kind of Miranda warnings in that very auspicious manner. And then they are able to get some information. It's not very conclusive. And then he asserts his right to bring to counsel.
Well, obviously, we're not going to have him
Of course.
do that in front of the jury. So,
Of course.
all right. So, do you have some legal objection?
Well, in addition to 403, Judge, I think that it confuses the jury. I think that they hear portions of testimony and then it gets cut off, and the implication there is that he invokes.
All right, Mr. Koch, do you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. Given the fact that this is pursuant to police questioning, therefore it's testimonial and it implicates confrontation. There's also the other issue, and this goes back to our motion to sever, and if the court were to allow this evidence in, we would renew our motion to sever. That statement...
What does it say about your client?
No, Your Honor, it's entering in a statement that if Ms. Magbanua were in trial alone before this court, that statement of Sigfredo Garcia being questioned by the police would not be coming in.
That may or may not be true, but anyway, does it implicate your client? This statement?
Your Honor, answer no, but I don't believe that that's necessary for the court's analysis.
Okay. Well, I would rule that objection, deny the motion to sever. So, how long is this, Ms. Kaufman?
You were going to ask me that, Judge. I think it's, I do know. 25 minutes.
All right. Oh, we take about 5.
Redactions, it'll be less.
What's that?
With the redacted
And
portions.
you want to let Mr. Sanford look over what we're doing in the way of a transcript? Something else, Mr. Cost?
Yes, Your Honor. We've never been given this transcript either. Again, we have the same issue where the state is coming forward with something and expecting us in a matter of seconds to be able to review it for accuracy. This is not part of the stuff that we were given, and I'm sure that there's going to be a certificate at the end of that transcript that this thing was produced weeks ago, if not months ago. I believe that the state's operating right now thinking that the court isn't gonna do anything against them, and that's why this keeps happening over and over again. This is the definition of trial by ambush, that they keep doing this.
We'll take a few minutes.
I know. These transcripts, right?